Hi, my dear friends. This is Yashabik Mamadi, and today I will talk about one of my physics project, which is about how we are made of star stuff. Let me share the screen with you first. Okay, here it is. Actually, the reason why I chose this topic is that it was interesting for me to know how we are made of star stuff, and it is related with the chemistry and the 118 elements discovered up to now. I didn't know it, and when I start searching about it, researching about it, I figured out that actually first helium and hydrogen are found with the Big Bang, and after that, stars out of helium and hydrogen started to get generated, and like here I mentioned that in these two paragraphs from here, starting from here and here, it is totally scientific because I researched in like YouTube and other platforms to prove them somehow and to understand them better. It here it says that like the foundation of stars and the fact that all of the elements are starts from hydrogen and the space is known as the sea of hydrogen. And also supernova happen and stars and the elements that we know like habitable elements like six elements, yeah, carbon, oxygen, nitrogen, sulfur, phosphorus, and iron. They are all available in the space, and in fact, in the stars, like the big stars, before their explosion, before their supernova, they came together, and there are some layers in the stars. Starting from the helium and others to the iron in the core. Then this is the most one of the most important point of my foundings. It says that these elements constitute every single piece of matter in existence through a process called nucleosynthesis, which shape universe elements composition. And if you want to know more about these facts, you can go to my references. They're all available in two YouTube videos. One of them is here, second one is here. And I recommend you to watch it because it's totally helpful for this topic. And I added some stories on it, and because there are some question marks in our mind, right? Like we don't know if there is any like uh, aliens out there or not, or is there any God? I don't know, in fact. That's why I added those question mark as a story to my third project, and I talked about it. Like here, I say that God couldn't, after Big Bang, God didn't know that the Big Bang will happen, and after that, he found out that he cannot control everything and wanted to narrow down his focus to one place, which is Earth, and humans, like creating humans, because God known as creator of human being, right? Then creating human would somehow entertain him, and he would be able to create at least the human being, and then it continues like this. And also, while creating human being, he wanted to human, he wanted to human to think, and he added the power of thinking to them. But Evil was there also because Evil is also known as one of these like angels. And then he was there and he wanted to somehow distribute, like interrupt, and he said that okay, let's add emotions to the human because otherwise they would be so powerful and we would not be able to control them. And then here I mentioned that using the foundations up to now, like GWST and the others which I found from the internet, but like the upcoming inventions that may help us to like yeah like get into contact with aliens, and I named them uh, Quasarian than aliens because the name was interesting. And I found it from the internet also. And there is a question mark which is interesting. Like up to now, it's everywhere. I think is Elon Musk an alien or not? I mentioned that also in my term project and said that Elon Musk turned out to be one of the Quasarians, and I added one photo like uh, for him and his brother. Of course, it's totally fiction, it's true, but it was just interesting for me. And the Quasarian name came from quasar. It's a combination, combine elements of cosmic phenomena. Then, using this like inventions, human beings were able to contact with the aliens and ask them some of the questions that they were cautious about. Is there any God? Is there an end to the universe? If so, what lies beyond? And some questions like this. And we don't know still like what does happen in the black hole, right? Everything is in theory. We have never seen someone go into black hole and came back. So at the end, I just said that okay, God and Islam or other stuff or other religions are losing their meaning, right? Then I said that okay, God uh, decided to stop actively controlling, recognizing the profound capabilities of people, and he just wanted to suicide using his like using the black hole and would no longer exist because I believe that there is no God out there, and so that I just finished up my story like this. Thank you for listening. And as I said, like in this photo, I mentioned the habitable zone of the space in green because there are waters in that. And these two paragraphs are the main part of are the core of my chair project. And thank you for listening. I hope you enjoy it.